Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and I'm here in Amon Ross killing spiders, mainly in order to get some poison sacks, which looks like I need one more of. I need to find a weaver. Okay, well I have all my poison sacks, so I need to find the weaver, which will be up and around, and then also find some egg sacs and destroy them so that we don't have to worry about having too many other spiders in the future. Alright, so let's go and put priority on the egg sacs since they don't move. I'm sure I'll run into plenty of spiders to kill along the way, and technically I could do the rest of this killing only one more spider, and that being the weaver, but I have a feeling I'll be killing a lot more of them than that. That's the way this thing goes. But I'm certainly not going to go out of my way to kill every single spider here. But if I find one right next to a scholar node, it wouldn't be amiss to. Not that I really need the scholar nodes all that much at the moment, because at the moment I am at I've reached cap. Well, not the full cap. I've reached the first tier cap for, or actually I guess tier not, whatever the first cap is, the apprentice as opposed to the master cap, which I've completed. And since I've never mastered first tier, I'm never going to master any of the other ones under it. Okay, I need... See, there's the trapper right there. That's where the trapper can respawn at. Nice of the trapper not to attack me there, since I didn't need it this time. But to be visible enough so that I could actually show you where the other spawn point is. As I said, there might be another one under the bridge or something like that, but I'm not completely 100% sure on that. Here we go, a couple of these, and what is that? Oh, there's the weaver right there. So now I got the weaver, and this will give me all the bosses. And looky there, the last of the sacks. How's that? What could be better than that? Whap. Whap. Alright, so we'll take care of this one, and... Alright, not the most efficient way, but it works. Alright, that takes care of all of the quests. So therefore, head on down. Since I do not see any scholar nodes anywhere around here, and I'm not going to worry about those too much, since as I said before, I have already completed the first phase of the tier. And of course the tricky thing is getting back to camp without having to kill 100 more spiders. Well, I think there is a deed for killing spiders in this area. Alright. Alright, let's get back to camp as quickly as possible. Though these orcs probably aren't going to allow me to do it. Orcs always get into the way. There we go. We are out of there. Go down, mount up, and let's go. And turn in all these wonderful quests on. 4 quests on that, which will probably get us to level 28, which will allow us then to go after all those undead creatures. It might help if I actually take a right turn. Yes!
How can I be of service? Would you do something for me?
Alright.
Greetings.
So let's see. Which of these do we want? We want none of them, so we take the most expensive one. Boy, oh, Elder's Doom, 17.7. Yeah, that's what I'll take.
What do you need?
Alright, there we go. Is that it? That's it. And despite my prediction, I did not reach level 27, but there's one way around that, for I heard a rumor that Candace needs help with Amonsul. That's right. So let's go over there and see what's the matter.
Not long ago, a great battle was fought upon the peak of Weathertop between Gandalf the Grey and the Nine. Evil has been drawn to Amonsul, where the Ranger Candace seeks to hold the hill for the Rangers of the North.
What can I do for you?
Alright, here's stand at Amonsul. I've decided what I'll do is, well, I'm not going to do every single skirmish on the air. I thought doing at least the ones that fit the area thematically would be a good idea. So therefore, since I am here in Weathertop, that'll be a good time. That I'm in the Lone Lands, it'll be a good time to do stand at Amonsul. Because I'm here at the time. So I know Tuckborough when I was nowhere near the Shire. So that did sort of break that pattern in there, but I did want to do at least one of them right at the start to see how the Beorning worked in a skirmish. Of course, right now we are talking about level 27 skirmish, so these enemies are still rather brittle, shall we say. Which is the way things tend to start in this. But they're not going down in one shot. I guess that's good. unless we run to weak ones, then the swarm ones are rather weak. But then you always expect them to go down quickly when you face them. All right, where's everybody? Ah, our first lieutenant. Our Firstborn Reaver, who can get to be a bit of annoying on occasion. Yes, there we go. And now it's time to relight some of these. Yes, I like to keep the campfires lit. I know some just completely ignore them. Some people have all sorts of different ways of doing. Heard there are some people who go around just lighting the campfire lit. Can they take care of everything? But that sounds rather boring. Certainly you wouldn't use a herbalist if you're going through that one. You'd probably want to use a soldier that actually does damage for doing that. Actually, this is probably a skirmish where I probably would have been better off with an archer than with an herbalist, since I really don't have to worry about my morale all that much. Alright, now I'm level 28. And it would go a little bit faster if I had an archer in order to help with it. But I don't feel like... But while that would be optimal, it's another case where I don't necessarily do what's optimal. I usually prefer to stay with one soldier for a particular character for at least an extended period of time, regardless of which skirmish I'm running. Ooh! The bees! The bees are ready! Looks like I don't get my deed for the beads until a couple more levels. Probably at level 30 is when I get the deed in order to actually use the bees, but regardless, I'll be using the... Alright, let's see. Let's cleanse that out. Alright, that's one round. Alright, no encounters yet. Deed... Oh. No, that was for Deathmonger Slayer. So let's collect them up. Now, my suggestion on lighting things is that you establish some sort of pattern. Unless you're very good at improvising. I guess if you're good at improvising things rather than making plans, you could do that. But I like to set up a pattern whenever I do these. Now, I'm going to let that one stay off until after we kill these, to help stagger them a little bit. And make sure that we're at full for when we have the lieutenant. Now would be a good time to bring this up. I figure by the time we get these lit, candidates will have them dead. Perfect timing. And so therefore, since this is a possible lieutenant round... Oh, Shepherd. Can't stand these things. Especially when I am whacked. Yeah. My arch nemesis. Actually, what I should do is, if I see the shepherd, try to get into bear form and use Grizzly Cry. That's probably what I should do with the... Should do in this skirmish at least. There are some skirmishes though Grizzly Cry is not very good to use. Simply because you can get all sorts of ads as a result of it. But if you're in a situation where you don't get ads, then Grizzly Cry is good. The problem is getting into a situation where you could use Grizzly Cry. And it's way off my usual path of where I like to do my... of where I usually go, because I tend to avoid fear effects. And there we go. I just want to make sure this one is down as quickly as possible. Now let me get this up. Yep. Herbalist is definitely not the optimal soldier to use for this particular skirmish. There we go. Oh, come on! I guess that was to be expected. Alright. Lights constantly going out. Alright, now we've got this again. And back here. Alright, which lieutenant this time? Alright. Now this one is an easy one to take care of due to the cleanse ability. defeated Bearer of Blight Slayer. It's the shepherds that are the real pain. Alright, Bearer of Blight Slayer advanced. Of course, it's probably even easier to rip through these now that I'm a level above it. Now, maybe it would have been a good idea if I set it to a level 28 skirmish instead of a level 27. Probably if I had started the episode with the skirmish, it would have done that way, but finishing it, I don't think that would have been a good idea. Looks like I'm going to run over time as it is anyway. Northwest campfire's burnt out. Next. We still haven't seen any encounters, which probably means we're going to be triggered at the end. Let's see. Oh, this one. Always a fun one. Alright, I just have to remember not to light the... Not to light the campfires next time. This can always be tricky, because if you're in the middle fighting a bunch of lieutenants, and then the lights go out, and then he joins the fray. Oh yeah, it gets to be a real fun time. So it's getting the timing just right. Alright, that's good. No lieutenant this round. The question is whether... But they're weak, so therefore this is going to be a short round. So therefore, if these are weaks, I could be in trouble. No, they're hails. So let's see when the... I'm going to be in trouble anyway, because I suspect we're going to get a lieutenant right when those lights go out. When the lights go out, the encounter possible. Oh, no lieutenant. How lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky. Alright. Alright, now I can light this. Says Guathringor has arrived. There he is. I am allowed to light torches again. La 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 la. Oh well. I'd rather take care of him. Alright, good. He's done. Always an annoying encounter to complete. The lack of lieutenants during the third assault. No problem on my side. Especially when you have Guathringor around. You certainly don't want one that's full of lieutenants when you have Guathringor against you. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Now, sounds like the only... Either I missed an encounter, or... There's going to be an encounter popping right there in a moment. I must have missed someone. Well, Quathangor has always been the biggest pain in the neck, so that one out of the way. I'm not going to... Oh yeah, I completely did miss one because that was the end of the assault. Alright, let's light this. So we can have some light for the boss fight. Oh, company! Hey, your boss is dead. Or dead again. Unraised. Dead, re-dead. Alright, there we go. I must have already picked up the reward, so therefore we are done. We have saved Amansul. So next time we are going to go after more whites in the swamp in our next episode of Pineleaf Plays The